The way we see it is multiplayer should be fun and additive to the experience. It shouldn't be exclusive or required.
Fernando Melo, and I'm the producer for online on Mass Effect Andromeda.
And I'm Billy Buskell, and I'm a producer for the multiplayer mode on Mass Effect Andromeda.
There's a lot of perception around having to play multiplayer because that was the best way to get your readiness rating up. So we want to make sure that there is no kind of story tie-ins or dependencies for you playing multiplayer. We want to recognize that, you know, if you enjoy playing single player, we actually have a couple features that you can take advantage of where you don't have to engage in multiplayer at all.
If you want to play, it's a great way to have fun with friends, and if you don't, there's additional systems that we can let you engage in that will have fun with and hopefully be engaging and fun as well. So the Apex Force is kind of like a group that's gotten together. Tyrion Kandros, who you're going to meet on the Nexus, he kind of just sets the stage that there are going to be missions and interests that the Pathfinder can't look after at all times. So while the Pathfinder's off taking care of major initiatives to move forward, they're kind of almost like a cleanup crew. They're there to kind of take care of additional conflicts that need to be resolved. Mass Effect 3's multiplayer had a very similar system to what we're going with for Andromeda's multiplayer. We wanted to have a bit more distinction that was immediately understood by a player that had come from the trilogy or who's coming in fresh and can kind of wrap their head around the idea of certain subclasses or profiles have certain types of abilities that kind of combine together. Prestige is something that we did differently this time around. We learned a lot of lessons from both Mass Effect 3 multiplayer and fan feedback from that, and then also from feedback on Dragon Age Inquisition multiplayer and playing other products and just kind of understanding what things we felt motivated players to play certain ways or try different things. Players liked to find a couple kits they really liked and play with them extensively, but they didn't always want to reset their points or go back to square one. So we introduced a system called bonus stats, which is now part of the Prestige menu. Each of the classes that you can unlock in multiplayer will feed into one of 5 stats, and those stats will be things like max health, max shield regen, health regen. And the hope is that if you see a kit that you enjoy playing with, you still have longevity there, but then it also starts to make a class that you might say, I don't know if I can take a glass cannon into combat because I'm not quite there yet. And now if you go in and play, say, a soldier that will boost your max health, a sentinel that might boost your shield regen time or your max shield value, you could potentially get in there with a Vanguard eventually and go, I'm not quite as squishy anymore. I feel like we're in a better spot than we were in Mass Effect 3.
Even if you're using the same EA account to log in, it's still going to be tracked per platform.
But if you're going to play, I'm going to be playing on all 3 platforms, so yes, I'll be looking to rank, I'll be ranking up and I'll want help. So we're going to focus on 4-player co-op. It seems to be a good spot for us. And I think that really bodes well with our fans as well. We found that we have a great community, a very positive community, and trying to unify that is, I think, a nicer goal than having an adversarial in this situation.
The team aspect of it and players helping each other out. And we wanted to make sure we definitely did not lose that, so we want to get that right first.
Working as a team, as a squad, is kind of paramount to the Mass Effect experience.
Think about it.
Interesting idea.
That'd be fun.
It's an interesting idea. Nothing to announce yet.
Will that affect my ending or my game's experience?
For the main game?
Yeah.
Yes. No, I'm kidding.
Very important. Will we be able to play as a Lois?
I thought you were going to ask if you could romance your
that is one that comes up.
That was my next question.
I was surprised how many people asked that.
Romance in multiplayer comes up a lot.
Sorry, what was the question?
Can we romance? No, I'm just kidding.
You can romance, of course.